Yeah, turn your camera on, bro, because this shit ain't working on mine. I don't want to see nothing funny. Okay. Nigga open the door and be 5 dead bodies laying orange. Nigga like flip this camera, goddamn bodies wrapped in plastic. What the fuck going on in that room? Motherfuckers got duct tape on their mouth like, like what the fuck? Hold on, bro. Y'all got any screen there? Nigga flip this camera and I see a nigga in the back room. Motherfucking duct tape on strapped to a chair and everything. Like, oh shit, this nigga done showed me too much. The live ain't want to come. Get the fuck off. Yeah, some people say, let's see how long you're gonna be. Listen, I've been with Eliana 3 years. 3 years. Y'all calculate that up too. Make sure you add them years in too. We were separated for 5 months. Slow it down. Pump your brakes. Me and her been together for a minute. You feel me? I need to catch up. Dig, mustard, mayo, ketchup, mayo. We've been together 3 years. All you gonna see is more kids. You know what I'm saying? Whoa. Let's see how long this is gonna. It's gonna last as long as I want it to. Forever. Forever, ever. I told her, like, look, we've been together 3 years. Going on 4, separated for 5 months. We back together, and the sex is never old. It's always good. It's always bomb. Like me and her, I could spend all the days of my life with this woman. Like all day, every day, we could just stare at each other. Like period. I just feel like she's the most beautiful woman in the world. She just think I'm just hot toddy. You know what I mean? Like ain't nobody love me like the way she love me. Like I could look at her face all day and be comfortable with her and never get tired of her. I don't know if you ever met somebody like that, because you probably ain't never met your goddamn twin flame. That's on you, nigga. Like, I'm just telling you what you need to do. And I'm just righting my wrongs and telling y'all where I went wrong so that you don't make the mistakes I made. You feel what I'm saying? Can you see me? Add me. I'm going to add you, Miss Kiki. You next. I'm going to add my brother right here.
How y'all doing?
Oh, what's going on? How you feeling, girl?
I just want to say, Eliana, pussy is power, baby girl. You did that. I'm so happy. You got the power, Eliana. Like, you are that girl. You did it. I'm so proud. I'm so happy for you.
But why would you reduce it to vagina? Why would you reduce it to...
yeah, you're right. That was kind of low. My bad.
Why would you reduce her power to her vagina? That's just crazy.
Nah, you know what I mean. You know
what
it is powerful. Your mind is powerful. Yes, you did it, though. I'm so happy. Like, I feel like you manifested it. I feel like...
Ooh, you just...
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
I can't hear you. Hold on.
Adam's she ain't real. I'm sorry. My daughter just caught herself by the neck.
Oh, man. I wish you could have seen it.
She caught herself by the neck and she ain't crying. She ain't determined, yo. She fell. And she caught herself on her neck and got up. Like, what is
oh, wow.
And she's still going. Like, I thought she was hurt.
She's starting to walk, so she's like...
She was walking and then she stepped forward and caught herself on the neck of a table. Like, wow. Like, and then leaned up on some neck up. She said, like, damn, how the fuck you push up off your neck? She's like, yeah, it's okay, Daddy. I'm doing it. Capricorn. She fell on her neck.
But can y'all hear me?
She was like,
can y'all hear me?
Nigga.
Can you hear me?
Immortal baby Eliana.
Immortal baby.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead. What? She resurrected.
I was just saying, like, I feel like. I feel like.
Hey. Is your neck okay, baby? Is your neck okay, baby? Yeah, okay. Check her neck, babe.
Alright.
Damn. I ain't never seen when she caught she did a neck up. She walking, she's starting to walk a lot right now in this moment.
I'm so proud. She getting so big and she is so beautiful. I love looking at her pictures. She's just a beautiful little girl.
She's taking more steps in this moment right now.
She's so beautiful. I'm so obsessed with baby Eliana. She is beautiful. I love baby girl, I swear. But I'm just so proud of y'all. Like, Eliana, you did it. I feel like you manifested it. Like, you never gave up. And I'm just so proud. And you give so much hope. Like, you truly are a queen. You truly are a queen, Eliana. And I just want you to know that, you know. I'm just so proud of y'all. I'm so proud of you, Nature Boy. Like, you came a long way.
Nature? Okay. That's cool. Call me whatever. I don't give a damn. I got my woman now. I got my woman out. Call me whatever. I don't give a damn what you call me. It don't matter.
I'm just happy, man. This is like a celebration. You still Nature Boy. Like, don't get it twisted.
I got my twin flame. Nigga.
You still Nature Boy, bro.
It's all good.
I'm so happy for y'all, though. Real talk. I'm so proud.
Peace, God.
Peace.
I don't, man. I feel like all I'm doing. Somebody said he feel like what he do, everybody should do. I feel like, in a way, yeah, but I know that they're not going to do it. So I'm not even going to ask people to do that. Those that fuck with me or that's supposed to be like with me, my soul family, they're gonna be with me, regardless. I don't, no matter what I do. What do I do? No matter, they're gonna fuck with me. But what I do want to do is right my wrongs. I might have misled somebody out there. And so that's my job right now. My job is to just right my wrongs. And anybody that want to battle me on this polygamy shit, come on that. You know what I'm saying? And have a swing at it. Because I got some knowledge for your ass. Oh, wait. I think I am adding you. I'm adding you right now. Put me in.
Hey y'all.
Peace, God.
Can if you have time, can you just go around the room and get the other men's perspective of monogamy now, being that they came into the teachings being polygamous?
I'm gonna start with Nu. Nu, what's your take on
And I don't have to stay on here if you don't want.
Okay, cool. All right.
All right.
Good question.
Thank you.
All right. They want to know what's y'all perspectives individually on monogamy now that this is taking place. So.
Alright, so for me, on some G shit, like, I prefer it that way. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? I've been around women and shit like that, but I've pretty much always been monogamous. Like, yeah, I could be with multiple women, but I prefer that one-on-one connection anyway. You know what I mean? So I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm happy with what I got right now. We got a deep connection, and I want to focus on that. You know what I mean? So I fuck with it.
That's real. What about you?
I feel like it's an opportunity to find yourself in another person. It's an opportunity for you to find yourself in the opposite sex. It's an opportunity for you to really build with someone who has a when you say twin flame and when you say the female version of you, it's like you have the ability to discover yourself from someone who has a whole new perspective on life. It's like you have the ability to
You want to think about that later? You gonna come back?
reading off a prompt. Read off the cards, nigga. That's why you ain't got a wife now, nigga. What I was about to say. That nigga, yo, you fuck. You fuck. Flashcard, nigga, read off the prompt. Nigga, what's going on? Hey, yo, you choked. That was dope. He lost all words. He was like, but he said some real shit, but he just choked.
You're trying to get to the end.
Nah, you know it.
Man, one of the most powerful things that Chief said when it comes to monogamy was the fact that it is quality or discovery. It was quality over quantity. Meaning you can have many different women, but that doesn't mean you're going to have that bond with them. Just like you have many different friends, but you always have that one friend you have a bond with. Same thing with women. So it's like being able to focus all of your energy into one being. You will get way more productivity and expression and reflection of self rather than you trying to put your energies in 5 to 6 different. So the fact that you get a quality relationship, an emotional bond that you might not have with all the other women that you have with that one woman, that is way more meaningful and way more powerful when you guys come together as a unit, you know? So, like, I see that in that relationship with Chief and Nana, and now that I have my woman right here, it's like, I like that I did. It's like way better, and I feel it way more. You know what I'm saying?
Less messy.
Yeah.
Because women are messy creatures. Let me tell you.
Wait. You cannot
Hold on, I'm gonna let you come back because we gonna talk about women being messy creatures.
So pause.
No, we're gonna have. All right, so wait. Let the men finish. Guys are messy.
Very messy.
I think that women.
Y'all just
Ooh, we got a subject. We gonna get it in. We gonna get it in. We're gonna get it in because I've got a decision on this. We're gonna talk about that. We might make that another subject.
That is
Okay.
Okay, so I can eat that out of my head. That shit's in my head right now. Alright, so we were already monogamous, like you just said, like literally, like no matter how many women you was with or whatever, you came back to that one joint always. So it's like you was already monogamous. You was already monogamous, even though you organized it. It was like really deep down inside, you had that emotional connection with that one person. Even though you could try doing it with multiple, it wasn't working out. Obviously, I don't know if you've been in a polygamous relationship. It doesn't function the way you think it's going to, because of the simple fact that you can't give that emotional connection, that bond with all your women. It's one. That's what twin flames are. So it's like, and then on top of that, with the new information, it makes so much sense as far as like the nature of human beings. Human beings have their higher self and their lower self. And that's crazy because in our lower self, we're prideful, greed, and lustful. It's like we want all the women and shit like that. Why? You know what I'm saying? Why?
Bro, nobody want to hear what you guys say. Just kiss Malia, bro. Nah, bro. How did you kissing her like that? That nigga was kissing her hard with the snake neck. That's right, baby. Tell him. All right, so now what you feel? Make it short and sweet.
I look at it like mirrors, and we call it a direct reflection. It's gonna be kind of hard if you're focusing on all these different mirrors. I just want to look at this one mirror, get some shit straight. I want a deep connection. That's just what I want. I can't do that looking at all these different things. I need to be focused. I need to give all my energy.
Oh, that's a good analogy.
To my reflection, my direct reflection. That's what
Look at something pat over there. Hold on, Zuck. Zuck over there clean up with you.
Everything looking like.
Oh, Zuck, do that look again. You was like,
She was looking through the bananas.
She was looking through the bananas. Someone listening to the bananas, goddamn. All right, True. What it do, True? What it do, True? Go ahead, man.
Yeah. So I think that people use men, especially in relationships with multiple people, as an excuse not to deal with a challenge, and also something that's based in fear. Because I know that dealing with different women means that you're running from yourself, and having that and not having a plan B when you commit to one woman makes you really go to that place that you may not want to see within yourself, as far as like being vulnerable, being transparent. Because when you're dealing with one person, when you invest that type of energy into somebody, the idea that they can walk away can make you fearful of continuing that relationship and going further. So you use other ways to go around that by saying that I'm gonna cover it up and make myself look like something that I'm not, by dealing with multiple women. So I think that being in a monogamous relationship doesn't allow you any room to
Run from yourself.
Yeah. You have to always face yourself, and it's gonna be somebody that knows. And as you invest in one woman, she's gonna know you more, and it's gonna be harder for you to say that, oh, that's not me, because yeah, she know you. She knows you. You know what I'm saying? You can get away with that with multiple women because they don't have that quality time with you. But with one woman, she gonna know you in and out, and she's more likely to show you who you are than 4 or 5. Yeah. So that's how I look at it.
Okay. That's what it is. I appreciate you. Input. Come over here, Russ, because we know your voice is goddamn whisper. Kind of warm right now. Low though. Go ahead.
Yeah, so with monogamy, it's like if you want all these women, right, and you trying to give this love to all these multiple women, you're really wearing yourself thin, and you're gonna end up malnutrition at the end of the day. Meaning you're not gonna really get what you need. And when you with your soulmate, it's more that intimacy is building a stronger feel between y'all. Y'all feel gonna be stronger, so it's gonna make that manifestation even greater. Because if you with a bunch of women right now, and you trying to spread that love, it's not gonna be a strong enough connection to really get what you really need. You're gonna get what you desire because that's you moving out of the 7 deadly sins. But as far as what you need for your spiritual growth, you're not gonna be able to get it unless you're with that one person that can bring you to your core constantly. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be able to show you yourself 24/7.
That's a factory. All right. Good shit. All right. Listen. We ain't gonna go there right now. Hey, number one, y'all was saying a lot of crazy shit in the room while you was talking. You feel me? One of the craziest things I heard y'all say is, how they all gonna change their mind because Chief changed his mind? Was you mad because we agree and we ain't fighting and we ain't going against each other? That there's a leader, that we're organized, that black people actually came together from different walks of life, from different states, from different fucking places, and got together and realized that they was going to have a leader and organize this, sit down and decide to fucking do something together, no matter thick and thin, no matter, and their leader that they had, they sat down and were loyal to that leader. And when the last time you seen black people come together and do this really? And you're mad? You're mad at the loyalty we have to our mission? You mad because they said, fuck it, I'm gonna dedicate my life to something, and completely dedicated their life to it, and they found reason in what their leader said and said, fuck it, I'm gonna rock with that then. That's the kind of loyalty you want from your people in your life. And you mad because I got that from the people in my life. And you mad at me? You mad at us? You mad at them? For being riders? For being loyal to the soil? Who don't want that nigga in their corner like, whatever you say, Chief, it don't matter, my nigga, I'm riding with you, regardless. If Chief say that nigga's a sucker, then that mean that nigga's a sucker. One mind, one self. It don't matter, nigga. I'm loyal to Chief. Fuck out of here, nigga. Oh, we polygamous? Fuck it. I want 5 of them. Are we monogamous? I love you, sweetheart. I got one. That's it. And you mad? You mad because black people decided to come together and unite through their differences and not fight and bicker and argue. I don't like this. Everybody want to be the chief and nobody want to be an Indian. And you mad because these brothers around me decided to say, yo, this is my leader and I'm going to let him be the chief and I'm going to play this role and I'm going to be the greatest rider, the greatest Indian that there was. Everybody can't be chief, dog. And you mad at the loyalty we have to each other and the mission that we in? You really mad at that? You should be happy to see black people unite through whatever ups and downs they going through, no matter what the differences, they have stuck together. How long have we been together? How much shit you seen us go through, even through Nicaragua, when I got locked up, how loyal was they to me? You should be happy to see black people come together to do something. You want to see us argue and bring each other down like crabs in the bucket. Y'all waiting for the day that we have drama here where you see one person against the other. You love it because you hate yourself. You don't like to see Nana come back to me and our family be reunited with my daughter and us be together. You want to see drama because you hate yourself. It is about race because we're broken people. Over many years and years and hundreds of years, we have had white supremacy over us. We have a disadvantage. Our spirituality was taken from us, our names and our ways, and we're just now finding that stuff back. And we're trying, man. Who are you to look down on the loyalty that a group of black people decided to come together and say, you know what? We're going to stick together through thick and thin, no matter what. We're going to marry each other, and we're going to be family. We're going to be a tribe. Well, and come on, man. We can't even be online and get along. Oh, you know how the women feel. We don't need to go to the women. You know how they feel. This is what they want. This is right up their alley. Can we hear how the women feel? No. We can't hear how the women feel because you know how they feel. How do you feel about monogamy, motherfucker? What are you talking about how the women feel? Each one of you get one man to yourself. How do you feel about that? You can't be redundant about it. Come on. You know how they feel about it. Come on. Come on. You know what the woman feel. The woman is like, hell yes, Chief. You see, now I'm fucking with you, Chief. Now I'm fucking with you. Before, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Now, I liked you before, but now I love you. I liked you before, but now I love you. You done gave me a whole man to myself to drive his ass up the wall. That's the next subject. That's the next subject. Women being messy versus men being messy. That's a whole other subject. That's going to be the next live. We're going to say that for the next live. Who's more messy, women or men? I'm going with the woman. Women are way more messy.
That's good.
What? Oh, he's going to say the men because I said the woman. I guarantee you by the time we're done this argument that y'all going to be like, bro.
No. Because I got some valid points.
You got valid points about what?
Men being messy.
I mean, I think that we both messy. I said, who's more messy?
Men. Men is very messy. Way more.
Let's give you a preview of this show. Hold on. Let me just break something down for you real quick. Let me give you a preview of what the show going to be about.
Okay, wait.
We're about to end this.
Hold on. There's pockets of messiness. So, in certain moments, men can be more messy than women, and women can be more messy than men in certain circumstances.
Right, but overall,
Men.
Number one, y'all got periods.
That's not even a mess.
Y'all got messy. No. Number one, you're messy, literally. You bleed everywhere. You're just messy. It's just, come on. I know it's not fair, and that's why I said y'all more messy. Number one, you bleed. Okay, everywhere. Motherfuckers bleed. You're just messy. That's messy. That one argument right there. You bleed. You're messy. You need a tampon. You got it. Not tampon. You need a pad. You're messy. You just bleed everywhere. I mean, automatically, we win. We don't bleed. And we're not even going to talk about. We're not going to talk about PMS. We're not talking about the cramp, the attitude you get because of the cramps. We're not going to talk about y'all being pregnant and how y'all get when y'all pregnant.
Right, but that's not fair.
We're not talking about postpartum. We're not going to talk about all the emotional baggage that y'all absorb from the environment that ain't got shit to do with your man, but you'll take it out on this nigga. We're not even going to talk about that's just extra shit, okay? We're not going to talk about how y'all just out of nowhere pick up on radio signals of thoughts that have nothing to do with anything, and we be chilling. Okay. Because I was just talking about the things that differentiate. Women just come out of nowhere with shit. You be like, oh, where that thought come from? I received it. Spirit told me. That's the shit. Spirit told me. Like, I thought we was just having a good day. I fucking hate spirit. I hate spirit. If you're a man and you hate spirit, raise your hand. I hate spirit. But spirit be goddamn getting on my goddamn nerves. Spirit be goddamn getting on my motherfucking nerves. Spirit told me. Spirit told me you had I had a dream. Spirit told me.
No, you know what the thing that men hate when women be like, I feel like, you feel what?
Y'all be right, but spirit be leading y'all the wrong way sometimes. Y'all be wrong too. When y'all be wrong, it be creepy because y'all never admit that y'all wrong. Y'all talk y'all way out of it. And you be like, no, you was wrong as fuck about that, but we're not going. But they'll bring us some time when it was right and then save spirit in that way. Like, yeah, they will credit spirit all the way. Spirit is a motherfucker. Let me tell you. They love their fucking spirit shit. Spirit told me. Or they'll say the divine, some shit. Whatever it is, it tells them stuff. It tells them stuff. No, but look, intuition works like this, all right? This is how intuition works. You ever write in your phone, because technology is so cool because it shows us an analogy of how the mind works. So if you ever write in your phone, WH, intuition of your phone is going to tell you that more than likely the word is going to say what, right? This is how intuition works. So when you type what, you know what I'm saying? It's going to say the common words more than likely is going to use what, where, when. When you type WH, this is how algorithm works. This is how intuition works. This is how spirit works, right? So when you type WHN, it will give you a suggestion. Depending on what you've already been typing before. This is how your intuition works. Your intuition works upon what you already been thinking before, or how you are, the patterns of the way you think. Your intuition will give you suggestions of how you already think. You see what I'm saying? So here's the problem with that. Every now and then, you ever been going down your timeline on YouTube? Because YouTube does this with your algorithm. It'll give you videos and suggestions from what you already watched. So you ever been scrolling down like, what the fuck? Have you ever clicked on something that you really don't really watch like that? But then later on, it suggests it again, and you be like, nigga, I don't want to see this. I just looked at one time. That's how your mind works. So say if you talking to your homegirl, and she's talking about some shit that you usually don't be having the pattern of thinking about, right? But now, all of a sudden, that shit pops back up into your spirit. That has nothing to do with the regular scheduled programming. But just because you talk to your girl that day, now spirit is telling you that it could happen to you possibly too. It makes a suggestion. And this is how intuition works. It's a problem with spirit, okay? Your spirit is just the same way. Because you could talk to somebody that is outside of the pattern of the way you think, and they could throw something in your head. You could be listening to a radio station. They could just throw something in your woman's head. And then you like, you know what, spirit? Then no, don't give me that spirit shit. You gotta know your woman's spirit. Because if you don't know your woman's spirit, then she'll fuck around and add some shit to. This is why you gotta know your woman. What, baby? What you been listening to? Huh? What you been listening to? Because that don't sound like spirit, baby. That sound like the other spirit. That smell like demon. Demon been telling me you know, because spirit is just energy, it's just intuition. It's your intuition. And if you understand how the intuitive mind works, then you look at your
Big man.
I'm gonna pull you up here. All you gonna do is you wanna get down. Exactly. You have to do now. What you call
It's called scheme.
What's that? Psychology. It's just basically all the data you collect.
Yeah,
it's like when a kid learns what a dog is, and they see a lion, they'll call it a dog because they don't know.
Right. They can only reference it to what it is. That's how the subconscious mind works.
Right.
Like everybody. No, I just said you pick up on what your mind's patterns already give you.
No, I'm talking about the stuff that we pick up on.
Yeah. So basically it's like this, right? You pick up on, it's like your timeline. It's time for Nenny. That's that Nenny cry. So homosexuality is not natural since polygamy is not natural. I didn't say polygamy wasn't natural. I never said that. I never said that. I feel like it is a part. I think first of all, nature is everything. Man is nature. So everything that man does is natural because man is not separate from nature. So let's just put that out there. You can't. It's impossible for us. Everything that man does is natural because nature's doing it. You cannot separate man from nature. If that don't make sense to you, you're retarded. And I mean that in a good way. I mean that you're spiritually or mentally underdeveloped in a way that you can't grasp that there is no separation. You cannot separate man from nature because man is a part of nature. It's part of the ecosystem. Now, man has two natures. He has a lower self and a higher self. He has the 7 deadly sins. Those 7 deadly sins bring him into his lower self. Basically, Babylon is the 7 deadly sins. Point blank, period. You feel what I'm saying? So what we have to realize is that nature and what's natural, you know what I'm saying? We have to examine what's natural because, shit, everything we doing is nature. Okay? We have to ask ourselves, what is righteous? Okay, let's not ask ourselves what is natural because we have to ask ourselves what is righteous. Now, if we're looking at what is righteous, we have to look at it. We have to look at a whole heap of things. Now, we have to look at human emotions. What harms another person? What is good for your health and what's good for your wealth and what's good for each other? What's going to work for everybody? This is what's righteous, right? And hating gay people is not. I don't feel like that's righteous. If 2 men want to be together, because we consider gayness to be 2 men and not 2 women, they don't even think about black people. So silly because they're like, yo, 2 women ain't gay. Now that's okay, right? Yeah. But here's the thing. I don't think that it's right to bash anybody for what the fuck they want to do with themselves, as long as they ain't harming nobody else. Now, if you were down low, brother, then that's some shit we need to fucking be mad about because it's like, yo, dude, you're lying to me. Then that's different. You down low. You know what I'm saying? Like you're saying you're one way, but then you're lying. And anytime lying comes, then we can harm other people. Then that's not righteous. Let's not go for what's not natural. Let's go for what's not righteous. What's not righteous is things that harm other people. Point blank. Period. 2 homosexual men ain't harming me. That's not harming me. They over there. They want to be with each other. That's them. If they want to harm themselves in that way, in any kind of other way that has nothing to do with me, but at the end of the day, I don't see why 2 men being together will harm themselves. Now we could say, well, that creates disease. No, the government created disease. They made the disease. 2 men ain't no one in nature. In nature, ain't no disease. Ain't no animals got no diseases. Ain't no hospital in nature. We the only species that need a goddamn hospital. This shit is sad, really, if you think about it. So you mean every other species on this planet don't need a hospital? Only humans need a hospital. we're supposed to be the most advanced. But how does every other animal survive? And that's when nature starts to, that's when the animals in nature, should we say, the other animals, the other species in nature, we have to start looking at them to realize what they're doing so that we can become better at what we're doing. We have to look into the other species and start looking at them and studying them and shit and being like, you know what? I see why y'all get along. I see why there's peace in your species because you do this. Or I see why there's peace in that species because they do this. Whatever that means. We shouldn't be looking at what's natural. We should be looking at what's righteous. What is righteous is what doesn't harm another person. You understand what I'm saying? What harms people is down low brothers. I'm totally against that. I'm totally against lying, cheating. You know what I'm saying? Hey, come on. I want a jungle animal need a hospital. Why would a jungle animal need a hospital? Why? Well, we are jungle animals. I mean, your cities were jungles. I mean, we have to look at ourselves for what we are. We're animals. Our cities were once jungles. We tore them down and made our own little jungle. A human jungle. A place where we're doing a whole bunch of nothingness. It's seriously, like, you ever been in traffic and wonder, like, where the fuck are we going? And what are we going to and what are we supporting? Like, you know, most people work for somebody else's dream. And why? Just to survive. Just so they can get the bare minimum of what they need. A house, a car, transportation, just to make children to put back into that same predicament and perpetuate the same fucking rat wheel that they did. Like, why would you want to create kids into the shit that I worked real hard all my life. Me and your mama worked real hard, put you through high school and college so that you can go work real hard. Come on, man. And so, you know what I'm saying? And we don't never ask the question. We don't never ask the question, like, who the fuck runs this shit and what are we doing? So you pass by these cities and you never ask all of these big buildings, what are these big buildings? What are they? You know, you got these skyscrapers in the building. We just ride right through the city. This is my city. If it's your city, tell me what building that is and what are they doing and all that. Why do they have this tall ass building? All these floors. What are they doing in that building? You ever ask yourself that? Well, you got all these tall skyscrapers. And what is the infrastructure of this? What is really going on here? What are we in traffic for? Who are you working for? Right? Who are you working for? And what is this? When we start to ask ourselves this question, right? We start to break reality down for what it is, and you start to say, wow, man, what are we working to do, man? Are we, you know what I mean, going to perpetuate this, or are we going to try to make the world a better place? Are we going to try to make new humans? If you're going to have children, are you going to try to make them not be a part of that? Or are you, you know what I'm saying? So, the moral of what I'm saying is this. Let's not worry about being natural. Let's be more worried about being righteous. You feel what I'm saying? What is the righteous thing to do? She bugging. Every time I hold her, she wanna go. So she all over the place. Her mind is very active. Women outnumber men about 5 times to 1. What do you other women do? I think that everybody doesn't have a soul. I think we're overpopulated. When you look at cancer in the body, if you look at us like cells, because that's what we are, if we look at cells in the body, when you look at cancer in the body, it doesn't obey the natural order of reproduction in the body. So it's an overstimulation of reproduction. And so there's a whole bunch of cells being clustered up together. And this is what cities are. Cities are, and these cancer cells go against the harmony of the all, of the equilibrium of the organism. And that's what we're doing. We're literally on this planet going against the equilibrium of the organism that we live on. And if you are doing that, you don't count. You don't have a soul. Meaning that you don't have no connection to what you truly are. Meaning, when I say you don't have a soul, I mean that you don't have a connection to the all. And your connection is like, let's say if everybody's a cell phone. Your bar is on 1. Nigga, you on E. Your shit is on E. You know, you trying to connect, but you can't. You can't connect, so you just running apps that they playing you, and you don't have no connection to the internet or the ethernet or what we all are. So you just walking around like a robot, going to work every day. You don't think, you don't ask no questions, you don't say nothing because you don't have a soul, and you create soulless children. So all of you women out here don't have a soul anyway. So I feel like a soulmate is somebody with a soul. You know what I mean? You gotta have a soul first to find your soulmate. You don't have a soul. Jeremy thought that was funny. You gotta have a soul first. Okay? So, you know, 5 to 1, this world is overpopulated. When I say it's overpopulated, I mean it's overpopulated in the sense that with soulless beings. With beings that have no soul, have no connection to the all, does not recognize the trees, they do not recognize nature at all. It's too many people on this planet that does not recognize nature and respect it.
That's right.
Point blank period. Too many people. Soulless beings that have no care about where their food is coming from. When they flush their toilet, where is it going? Have no care to ask a question. They don't care. Can we have a party now? Why? Because it's Friday by Babylon standard and you got to go to work on Monday.
Still smiling.
He like, I love this guy. Like, he likes to hear me talk. Because John be just smiling hard. You know. So, no, actually, we can stay up.
We not outnumbered in the Carbonation.
We're not outnumbered in Carbonation. And thank you for everybody that support us. I feel like, I always wanted to say this, but I wasn't fucking with y'all. But now that I'm being nice, I can say that. Thank you for everybody that supports us. And there is people that are in Carbonation that are really angelic people that support us in the background. You know what I'm saying? And they play a big role, but they don't want to be seen. They don't want to be known about. They're like Harriet Tubman of the whole scene. You know, and they're the background, and you people out there that support me and what I'm doing and what we're doing here, thank you. All of those people that support my downfall, thank you. You know why? Because you are the people that are the footstool. Without you playing your role as a parallel universe to me, I couldn't play this game with myself without you. It has to be the villain. It has to be the other motherfucker. Because it's all you, right? Everything is you. Every single person is you. With a different set of ACTs and Gs, a different genome, right? So if everybody is you, parallel universes of you, somebody has to play the role of the villain, of the bad guy that you defeat. Come on, well, this is a movie.
Yeah.
Right, so I would never take you away. I don't want to take... It would be no fun, you know? I need to put my foot on your neck, squad. Feel me? So, you know, we appreciate it, man. We appreciate everything. Free promotion. So many people come to me like, yo, man, I met you through World News. Man, oh, man, I met you through Foot on Neck. Hey, man, I'm like, really? Wow, that's crazy. But I fuck with you now. I'm like, oh, okay. That's cool. So a lot of women didn't like me because I was polygamous.
Actually, there's a woman out there that doesn't like that you're not polygamous anymore. I don't want
For the wrong reasons. For the wrong reasons. I'm not about to have me, you might about to have me jammed up with 100 soulless vaginas. Trying to stick my penis in these soulless vaginas like, well, I'm not saying, I'm just, what's soulless for me is not soulless for Solar. I'm just saying it's not soulless for you. Nigga, you step into the pussy and you just light up like a light bulb. But nigga, like with me, it ain't for me. So it's just like, there's nothing there. There's nothing there for me. So, you know, it's for you. You know, when you put your penis in that right woman, it lights your whole shit up like a Christmas tree. Jingle bell, jingle bell. time, right? She was like, I sang. I was like, what can you add? What are your attributes? What can you give Carbonation? Yo, she be on some.
I see it.
That's me. Yeah, y'all sorry she used to do that. Look at her, bro.
She is literally.
Turn up, man. Turn up again.
Baby C.
Turn up on him. Turn up on him. Show him how you do it. Yeah, turn up. Yeah, that's right. That's like
Yeah, she like revving up or something. You see?
She look like Macho Man. She look like Macho Man Randy Savage. Ooh, baby, why you doing that? That's weird. I like it, but that's weird. That's your daddy. Do it. Do it again, baby. Strong, baby. Right, she was about to pop a goddamn blood vessel. What's going on with you, Ellie? She said, yeah. Macho Man Randy Savage in the neck. Alright, so listen, right? So the girl was like, she wanted to join Carbonation. We was like, all right, so what is your attributes? And we had an interview. We had her on, the camera. And we was like, all right, what's your attribute? And she was like, I sing. I was like, oh, that's good. We need a female singer. That's what's up. I was like, yo, sing us something real quick. She was like,
She was like, all right, y'all ready?
she's like, everybody was like, we know, everybody try to hold their head down. Like, okay, let me listen to this.
It was October.
She was like, what she said?
She was like, Rudolph the Red.
Carbonation. We don't do Christmas.
You got another song? She was like, I don't remember the songs that I wrote, but I got another one. We was like, all right. I think she started singing the Saints.
Yeah.
The Saints.
Oh, when the Saints. She was like, Rudolph the Red Nose. She was like, yo, we don't do Christmas. We don't do Christmas Carbonation. She's like, oh, when the Saints. Oh, March. I was like, I guess you can work with the Saints. But it's the way she sung to Rudolph. She's like, Rudolph the Red Nose. She was dead serious. It was like an audition.
Stop it.
That shit was hilarious. Rudolph the Red Nose. He's like, yo, we ain't even let her finish. He's like, whoa. Carbonation. She was like, oh, that's the first thing that came to my mind. I was like, oh, hell no.
It's like, we got babies coming in, girl.
Crazy. She is singing it like, she is singing that shit like Frank Sinatra, like, Rudolph the Red Nose. He said, I guess you had to be there.
That was funny. But come to find out, she did have some fire stuff. She was making tracks.
Oh yeah, she was on that one.
You already know, I'm blocking motherfuckers. I wish you would press one, bitch. I'm blocking your fucking face off.
After that, I think we gonna take it.
If you press press 1, I'm blocking your whole profile, nigga.
What song was yours?
Nana look like she been crying. She been crying alright. she been crying alright. Crying alright. We about to take it out. Y'all done got too much of our time, man. Somebody said Aya was a true rider for him. Like, listen, man, like, you gotta understand, man, like, everybody here is a true rider for me. Everybody here, ain't no, why y'all don't say new or Tron? Tron been with me since day 1. Why y'all don't say he's been a rider for me, you feel me? Like,
That was a real motherfucker.
niggas been hitting longer, but they ain't a rider. Come on, man. Y'all niggas weak. We about to take, we gonna chill out, but y'all go on about your life, man. She never left me, that's true. Neither did Nana. Nana ain't never left me. Just because you leave don't mean you left. What you want, man? What is y'all talking about? Say, worry about yourself. Say, worry about yourself. Okay? Because you eating, look. Say, worry about yourself. Look, see this? Say, worry about yourself. Show him. Baby. Say, worry about yourself. Say, dada. You gonna say dada? You gonna straight up say dada? Huh? You gonna say dada? 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 You gonna say dada?
What about Nana?
You girl, real Capricorn, yo. With Gemini moon, so no one must be. She said, I'm not saying none of that. I'm not going to speak tonight. I'm not going to speak tonight.
Oh my goodness.
She's like, wake up! Everything up. Look at you.
It was like literally no
everything up. Where are you going?
Nana.
Where you going? Where you going? I just met. Bro, now I've been here longer than everybody here. Yo, if we was to take everybody away that never been here, we'd be me and her. She been with me for real, like point blank period. Joe Trump been here longer than Child, you ain't gonna say nothing? time.
It was right around the same time. I can't even say that.
That's like you said right there. That's why you still.
Y'all all just started following us recently. We've been together like, who been here? Yo, press 1 if you've been here from the very beginning. You've been following me from the beginning before any of these people was here. It was just me. Press 1 if you was there where it's just me, so you seen everything. You seen everybody come, you seen everybody go. There's people here that haven't been following me from the beginning. Will you tell them Nana been here when her name was EJ? They don't even know when her name was EJ.
Yeah.
On Facebook, right, Asia? It was just on Facebook. I ain't even know nothing about no Instagram. Instagram wasn't even popping when I was online. It wasn't no Instagram. Instagram was whack when I was on live. It was only Facebook. And I was tearing Facebook down. Had about 80-something thousand people following me on Facebook. Then they took my page down. She tired. You remember where she was EJ? Yeah, she was with Omac back then. She been rocking with me for a minute. Many people have left. And look, what they say, when the universe puts something together, may no man take it apart. Yeah, ain't that right, little chinny chin chin? You tired. You tired. You tired. Ariana, you tired. It's time to go to sleep. Come here. Come here. It's time to go to sleep. 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 Yeah. It's time. Look. Stop. It's time to go to sleep. It's time to go to sleep. It's time to go to sleep. In the line anyway. Shit getting boring. Alright, I love myself, man. Y'all be good. Motherfuckers start getting